What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Got some news on the Shanquella Robinson front. You guys remember Shanquella Robinson? And what was it, 2022? She had a viral video of her being beaten, presumably to death, by some friends that she went to Cabo, Mexico with. Now, there are videos of this stuff out there online, of this brutal beating with this girl, and, you know, nothing happened. Those have been keeping up with the case. America was saying, oh, well, it's Mexico. It happened in Mexico, so they got to handle it. Then Mexico was saying, we got a person of interest and we got a warrant. We ain't never heard nothing else from that. Then all of a sudden, within months, the FBI dropped the case. They're closing the case, which I was floored by, because, I mean, I was one of the people that was on mainstream media fighting for justice for this woman and her family. This woman was brutally beaten by friends that she loved, that betrayed her. Now, reason why we're talking about this right now, FBI made the files public, and just look, y'all. Just look, and I'm going to come back and tell you my honest opinion of this. I may be wrong. Who knows? But check this out, and I'll come back with my commentary.
Tonight, we move on to these new details in the case of Shanquella Robinson after WCNC Charlotte obtained more than 100 pages of newly released documents from the FBI.
While much of the information remains redacted, it does offer some insight into what investigators were hoping to learn.
WCNC Charlotte's anchor Kaylin Hagwood has been combing through those pages. Joining us in the studio, of course, now. Kaylin, big question here is, what stands out to you?
Well, while these documents do provide some insight into the FBI's investigation, they also raise questions on what's not being shared, with heavy redactions and more than 200 pages removed.
It was supposed to be a friend's getaway to Cabo San Lucas in October 2022, but 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson never made it home. Investigators say her 6 travel mates, now dubbed as the Cabo Six, initially told Robinson's family she may have died from alcohol poisoning. But according to documents WCNC Charlotte obtained, an autopsy in Mexico revealed a different story: severe spinal and neck trauma. Robinson's dad, Bernard, says the pain is still raw.
It just hurt to the core that these 6 individuals out here came back to the United States soil, walking around here like they ain't did nothing.
Newly released FBI documents show that in early 2023, federal agents contacted a Mexican prosecutor with 11 specific questions. They wanted to know who owned the villa where Robinson died, whether surveillance video existed, if there were 911 recordings, and what medical records were available. The FBI outreach happened right around when Mexican officials announced they were searching for a suspect. The documents confirm an arrest warrant was issued, though the suspect's name remains sealed. Just one of hundreds of pages redacted or removed from the public's view.
So what was on the pages? No one in this world who got kids and daughters will want this done to their child and have to deal with this not knowing what happened and why it happened.
The documents also show the FBI conducted interviews after Robinson's death. One person told agents the group had been drinking heavily and had placed Robinson in a shower, trying to help her sober up. One person in the group was reportedly so distraught they couldn't eat or sleep.
Well, I have reached out to the FBI for clarification on why the pages were so heavily redacted or removed. As for where the case stands now, 4 of the 6 friends filed motions to dismiss, saying the case belongs in Mexico. Robinson's mother is also suing the Cabo Six, the FBI, and the State Department, seeking $100 million in damages. There are no charges in the U.S. Of course, as we continue to get updates in this story, you can find the latest information and follow the timeline over the years inside the WCNC Charlotte mobile app.
Wow. All right, Kaylin, thank you.
All right, guys, you've seen it. I still call bullshit on this whole thing. And it's a damn shame that you as an American citizen can't get justice either inside or outside your own country. It's a shame. And I'm going to tell you something. I think, honestly, this whole thing comes down to money. A lot of y'all might not understand what I'm saying, but I'm going to break it down to you. I went off in a few videos from this because, number one, I don't think they should have been fighting on her. There are different rumors out here. I don't even know what was true or false. It was a while since I did this, but I think they said she sponsored that trip to take them 6 other people with her closest friends on that trip. It don't even matter if she paid for it or not. It was fun in the sun. You know what I'm saying? Not chaos south of the border. They beat this girl so bad because supposedly the girl that was fighting on her, what's this chick's name? I think Dejanay Jackson. And there was another girl. I can't remember, Green, or her last name was Green or something like that. I can't remember. That supposedly fought on her as well. But I want you to pay attention. They set this girl up. They did, regardless if it was drunk or not. They set this girl up. And there must have been an underlying issue that somebody had with her. And when they got drunk, it came out. The reason why I say that is, you remember the gay dude? What did he do? They standing there like actors. Shanquella couldn't even stand up. She was hardly on her feet, standing there. He says, okay, like action. And the girl started fighting on her. Remember? You ain't gonna fight back? It's crazy as hell. That's what friends do to each other. That's how we treat each other. No matter when something go bad or you got a disagreement, the respect you have for that person during the good times, because it wasn't always bad, is what make you refrain from doing that type of stuff. Somebody disappoints you, that's your friend, leave them alone. Because you not being there no more after being instrumental in their life will weigh more on them if they was really your friend. And you just going about your business. People don't think like that no more. How y'all all friends and there was no voice of reason? There was supposed to be 3 men there. Regardless if they was gay or not or who was gay or not, still men there. Nobody was a voice of reason. Hey, don't be doing this. We don't want to be getting on a plane looking all beat up or somebody looking beat up. Why are you fighting on her? Nobody did that. Nobody did that. And I think that's one of the things that played a role in these family and this young lady not getting justice. Because it looked like some pure D nigga shit. And I'm going to keep it the fuck real. And the justice system don't care about that. They don't. Black people fight all the time. Oh, it ain't happened over here. Boom. Now we ain't got to spend money for a trial. We ain't got to spend money. We ain't got to do the legwork. It didn't happen on American soil. Let Mexico take care of that. Even though these people contributed to a murder of a young woman that was supposedly contributing to society. The FBI act like they was doing something. We sure we can clean this up. I mean, don't worry about the public opinion. This is out of our hands. All right. Paperwork matches. Makes you think. Yeah. Send it out. 2.5 years later, FBI file just come out. Then it got all the names of the people redacted. The fuck you show it for? What did you show it for? Oh, this is what we did in our investigation. We ain't worrying about them people. This is what we did. It's a damn shame. What was sad was her going home ceremony. Remember? They had her on the horse and cart. People marching in the street for justice. The family had to run to the government outside the Capitol building crying and pleading for help. These are American citizens, and the government turned their nose up at them. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. And that's when my radar in my ears started going up. The justice system don't give a shit. It's always money over morals. I want you to pay attention right now. Look at the situation with the ongoing trial of Sade Robinson in Wisconsin. I want you to look at it. They better do something because it might be a chance that this guy that everybody knows did it or had something to do with it, Maxwell Anderson, is possibly going to walk. If you've been keeping up with that trial, like I ain't been reporting every day, but they better, the state better come with that evidence, that real evidence, because it's looking bad right now. It's crazy, man. It's wild out here how we treat each other. And I'm talking to black folks right now. It's fucked up how we treat each other. And it's like a lot of people out here try to bring up slavery and bring up racism. We are our worst fucking enemy. We are. And everybody would talk about black this and black that. Black folks don't act like we acting nowadays or being programmed to. And a lot of us are contributing to that shit, whether it's making music or making movies that portray us a certain way. And then we feel as though this is how we supposed to fucking act. That is the ultimate disrespect what happened to Shanquella Robinson. They beat her so bad, her bone was detached. She had what's called an in-place decapitation. If she didn't have muscle and skin, her head would fall off when the medical examiners got her. How hard and vicious do you have to fight and hit somebody that you had good times and bad with, a relationship with, where you laughed, cried, and ate together and everything else, to where you turn up and fight like that's your enemy on a battlefield? How'd it get that bad? And just like the dad said and the mom, them people fuming. They walking around like nothing happened. Sir, you better than me. You better. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't go off blood or color. I go off energy. And that shit right there, I don't know if I would allow that. I don't know if I'd allow that. They already think it's sweet. How you fucking, them 6 people that had something to do with it, whether they hit her or not, or watched her and didn't do that. How do you sit there and don't feel anything when you lay down at night or hear this girl's name mentioned in the public? When you could have did something and didn't. Drunk or not, shit ain't right. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. The system is the system. It's always money over morals. The faster we understand that, the better off we'll be. Justice system ain't shit.